So this quick video is in relation to a lot of content on social media recently, basically ranting about how there is very little to do on the weekends in our Indian cities. Even if there are experiences and things to do, it all involves going to a cafe, to a bar. Essentially, you have to spend money to spend your weekends. So I agree that there has been a genuine commercialization of activities and experiences. Every experience, whether it is a hobby class, whether it's a guided walking tour, so everything is commercialized. And each weekend, there's a lot of pressure on us to always do something, try out a new experience, try out a new cafe, go to this new bar in town, go for a staycation, etc. In fact, if your colleagues or other people ask you how you spend the weekend, and if you tell people that I spend the weekend at home just reading a book or just went for a quiet walk, I think most people will find it hard to believe, or maybe they will be convinced that you did not properly utilize your weekend. So essentially, I think this thought process that we have to make the most out of our weekends, and by making the most out of our weekends, it has to be a new experience. It has to be an experience that is worthy of showing on social media. Now, all this is fine once in a while, but I think the point of how this is related to personal finance is that you will have to factor in this cost of having a good time over the weekends when you plan your overall finances. Also, a point to note is that this cost of doing things and spending time on weekends, that's going to be more if you are in the job hubs. Cities like Bangalore, Gurgaon, Bombay, which where you are just there for your job, but it's not your hometown. Of course, if you are living in your hometown, the chances of having experiences like just having an impromptu catch up maybe with your school friends, or even going to a relative's place, or attending the birthday party of a relative, etc. So all of these opportunities will tend to exist if you are based in your hometown. But if you are away from your hometown, quite likely the number of such experiences going to be very limited. So the point is that all of this should be factored when you are making your overall calculations of your income and savings, especially when you're going to some other city apart from your hometown for a job. And lastly, I think we should not forget the part of slowing down. If you spend a weekend just doing your thing, reading a book, watching that show on OTT you want to, that doesn't make your weekend any less relaxing than that of others. Commercialized activities can make for good showcasing on social media, but it is not to say that they will equate to an equally great time. There are a lot of experiences, a lot of things that can be done over weekends, even over weekdays, which doesn't involve the usage or spending of a lot of money. You can volunteer for a cause that you truly felt close to. You can try and reach out to a nearby community. And of course, you always have the option of slowing down and spending some me time with yourself, doing things like cooking, gardening. In this day and age, these things have started sounding really crazy, but trust me, these slow moments are which tend to renew and regenerate you more than the commercial experiences. Not to say that you should not have that experience of going to a cafe or to a bar, but if you use it selectively, then the novelty of that experience will stay. Otherwise, if you just do it, if you keep on repeating it every weekend, then that will also start to get very boring. So hopefully you found it useful and are able to use some of this in your weekend life, hopefully. Thank you.